Oh, the police. What's up? Hey everyone, just wanted to show you guys a little bit of the difference on the MX bikes to the EX bikes for the Stark Vargs. So I'm just specifically talking about the plastics, including the headlights, taillights, and all those fitments and everything. We can go over some of the other stuff, but pretty much just anything that you're gonna get in the plastics kits that you can buy either for the EX or the MX. I just wanted to address that. So first things first, I just wanted to bring you around because this is the question that everyone wants. And the camera's looking at the dog. First thing everyone's gonna ask, oh, can you buy the EX headlight and put it on the MX? Physically, yes. Where I obviously have my Bluetooth mount, but I took it off. Where the wires, that little center part where your wires come down, it's your whole harness for your map switch, your kill switch, and everything. It's in the way. I saw one guy who actually took his off and took out that whole connector or the little plastic part, and he actually just shrink wrapped his, which if you did that, you might make enough room for the LED, because the LED part is what needs the room in the back. And we've had this issue with even aftermarket headlights, like you still need the room. But so we personally won't do it, but I know somebody's gonna ask, can you just put a number plate on it? Yes you can. I know that sticker's not level, but mount lines up. Let me turn the camera a little bit. Mount lines up, everything's the same. You can essentially just buy the MX kit and throw it on. More to the point of putting the EX light on the MX bike. So the wiring harness is non-existent, and it is not the same at all when it comes to the MX versus the EX. So your wire harness hub is completely different. There is no plug, and there's not a good way to adapt a light onto it. So for those who want to just slap the good old EX headlight on the MX, it's way more complicated than that. I mean, I'm assuming you're gonna have to change a VCU, a wire harness at a bare minimum. And then you'll have to get the different mount and all that stuff. So, don't forget that your wires run through the handlebars. I don't know how I feel about that. I do know how I feel about that. I don't really like it, but at least it's clean, I guess. All right, but yeah, I just want to tie that in there. Oh, that wire should be in there. Physically for the plastics, so all these tracks and everything, it's different. So you have this wire that comes down from the tail light, and there's a connector right here. It's a Higo connector. You would essentially disconnect this, and you would zip tie that wire up under here, because the inner fender only comes up to about here. I would show you on mine. Actually, I'll show you on Sammy's, other MX real quick. But it comes up to here, and there's that much of the fender that it doesn't cover, but it comes up, ends there. And on the new one, this whole kit actually braces. It braces here, and there's a little hook on the underside of the plastics that grab there, and they've got little inserts, which I actually kind of prefer the inserts, because that way you can replace them if anything happens. And you got a little hook right here to grab the plastics. So ultimately, really the big differences are really the taillight stuff. Oh, the police. What's up? Yeah, he's super friendly. You're good. Sorry.
Did you see a pit bull running around here earlier?
There's been one that runs around Beamer, sorry, come. There's one that runs around pretty regularly, and he goes that way.
Okay, yeah, because neighbors called in, they said they saw a pit bull running into this cul-de-sac.
Yeah.
Any neighbors here have a pit bull?
No, none of our neighbors have any dogs like that. Okay. I saw him maybe a week or two ago, and then saw him like a month ago.
Okay. And he said he ran?
Typically, like twice, I've shoot him off, and he runs that way.
Okay. Thank you, I appreciate it.
Yeah, no problem. Have a good day. All right, police are gone, so now we can continue. So yeah, the fender itself, so really the big parts are going to be the rear fender part the under fender part, which from the plastic kit, it looks like it comes with this section, and it comes with all that, and it comes with a headlight shroud. Obviously not the headlight. The MX part would come with the number plate. So that all exchanges. Anything else that I am missing? Shouldn't be. So, and also if you guys ever see the plug, there's a little plug that just comes with it, and it's got a little nub. That goes in there if you don't run this little strap. Other than that, everything else kind of looks pretty cool. I'm super stoked. I'm pretty sure that these do not come with it. If you guys need to, I'll show you this real quick. This little cover that pops in there, you just put a flathead screwdriver in there and you kind of pop it up and it pops out, and you do the other side, pops out. Awesome. Yeah, check out some of the other videos that we got for the headlights, and we got other raw comparisons when it comes to the battery and what else is new on the rest of the bike. Appreciate you guys.